X. Today is 21 questions. 21 questions in 21 minutes. Let's do this. All right, let me pin this. Let's go. The 3 X's is here right now. Listen. Today, I've been crushing this day. If you want to get double or triple the amount that you usually get done in a day, please follow these simple steps, okay? When you do this, your mind will already kind of prep itself to know what it's got to do the next day. This is why this is so powerful, right? Okay? This is how you get double or triple what you want in a day than you usually do. All right? This is very simple. Set goals before you go to sleep. Set goals before you go to sleep. Before you go to bed, before you get your head on the pillow, before you get your head on this pillow, before you go to sleep, before you snooze, get out your phone, get out a notepad, get out whatever you need, and write down what you're going to accomplish the next day. What are your goals the next day? What are the 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 things that you want to accomplish tomorrow? It might be that thing that you're procrastinating, that assignment, that project, that hard training session that you've always been putting off. You want to do it tomorrow. Write it down. Say you're going to do them by a certain time of the day, 6 p.m., 9 p.m., whatever it is. Sign it to yourself. Literally get a pen, put it on the freaking notepad or the phone or whatever. Get a pen, sign it. Use the draw feature on the iPhone. Sign it to yourself. My name is Nick Humphreys. I'm going to do this by 6 p.m. tomorrow. Sign it. Sign it, sealed, delivered. Go to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to be full of energy, ready to get that stuff done. Okay? So write it down before you go to bed. Secondly, if you do not accomplish it by the time that you want to, say it's 6 p.m., if you do not accomplish it, give yourself a punishment. Set that punishment before you go to sleep as well. Maybe that punishment is not playing FIFA for a week, or not playing games for a week, not watching Netflix for a week. It could be doing something embarrassing. For example, I would go in front of the supermarket, do 500 push-ups. You don't want to be doing 500 push-ups in Corona time in front of a supermarket when there's a huge line of people waiting to get groceries. You don't want to be that one guy. But do something that scares you, because that'll put you in action, spur you into motion to actually do something. And when you do that, guys, you do those 2 things. And then number 3, you stay consistent at it. So you actually do this every day. Set goals before you go to sleep, write them down, what you're going to do. And you do that every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, weekends, take a break or whatever. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, you get it done. Oh my God, listen, you do that. You start from tomorrow, you start from next Monday. Message me in a week, DM me in a week, and just say, Nick, holy moly, like I'm way more productive than I usually am. I'm getting stuff done. I feel way better. I feel like I'm really getting strides now. That's what I want to start today off with. This is very, very important. Very, very important in the 3 X's. Welcome to lockdown. Today we've got 21 questions in 21 minutes now. I tried to prepare for this one by getting some questions beforehand. The problem is I realized all those questions are in the Instagram app itself. And if I leave the Instagram app, I'm gonna basically lose this live stream. So guys, like wave. I'm waving at you. Oh, here we go. Emmanuel Honcho. Svezi OGM is back. He's been a real guy. Like, he's coming all the time. So get your questions ready. I think there's a... I got the questions. I figured it out. You can do it on the screen. I can just put it on the screen. All right, awesome. But just saying hi to everyone again. Emil's, Moost, Billy Tester, Milos, waving at you guys all. Steven, Martin Christopher. What's up, guys? Great to see you here. let's get started. Let's get right into it. The 21 questions in 21 minutes. Now, who's got a timer? Who's got a timer? I gotta get a timer on the screen. Give me a second, guys. Let me get a timer. Oh. Timer. Alright, found myself a timer. Let's do this. Here we go. This is 21 questions in 21 minutes. Welcome to lockdown. We're about the 3 X's, alright? The 3 X's being X number 1, no excuses. We don't make excuses. Out here, we make our dreams come true. We go for them. We strive for them. We take no for an answer. No excuses. We go. Number 2, excellence. Excellence. We don't just go for average. We don't want mediocrity. No, we want to strive to be the best. We don't just want to go for average. No one remembers average. We want to go for the best. Number 3 is we multiply by our unity. Everyone here can help one another. Everyone here can be great with one another's help. So, that's the start of 3 lockdowns. We're going to get into 21 questions in 21 minutes. I'm going to try and answer 21 questions in 21 minutes. We're going to get started. Here's a stopwatch. And I'm going to do the countdown timer for 21 minutes. So, let's go. 21 minutes. Boom. First question on the screen. Let's get Billy Tester. Thoughts on football hooligans. What are my thoughts on football hooligans? I think football hooligans were big 20 years ago, 30 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago. Green Street Hooligans is a classic movie if you guys never seen it. Especially for the guys, it gets your heart racing. One of my favorite movies is actually Green Street Hooligans. You don't see hooliganism these days as much just because I think the world's kind of just evolved. Do you see racism? Do you see discrimination? Still, yes, you do. And that was a big thing of what that hooliganism culture was about too, is discrimination, and there's a lot of racism in those groups. But I think we've reached a time now where that's kind of getting phased out of the game. People are much more respectful as fans, and that's just going to get kicked out of the game more and more, especially as it's an agenda for politicians and for governing bodies as well. That's question number 1. Hope that helped or answered your question, Billy Tester. Next question number 2. Question number 2. Let's go. Do you find it hard to stick to your plans? Unknown worker asks you, do you find it hard to stick to your plans? Do I find it hard? No. Do I sometimes adjust those plans? Yes. What I mean by that is you can have a plan of what you want to be in a year. Say you wanna be a florist in a year. I got these flowers here. Look at these beautiful flowers. All right, I'm going to be a florist. I'm going to be a florist in a year, and I'm going to do this course and this schooling in order to be a florist. 3 months go well, you're doing the courses online, and then, I don't know, 3 months you go do the physical training where you're like putting the flowers in the thing. And then 6 months into it, you realize that you're not good enough to be a florist yet, and you need another 12 months. So sometimes your plans change, but it's not hard for me to stick to the plans and stick the course. Just be patient with your plans, stick with them, keep going. Question number 2, that's ticked off by unknown worker. Let's go, number 3. Khaki footballer says, do you still want to be a pro? My goodness, I get asked this question every single day. I get the confusion because everybody knows me from the 100-day challenge. They know me from Train Effective. Do I still want to be a pro footballer? Yes, I do. But under my own terms and the way we're doing it with Train Effective, we believe we can make a change in the world through Train Effective. We believe that the pathway that we're creating with Train Effective is something it's really going to revolutionize things. A lot of people can't see that vision yet. But there's so many problems in football we see. Corruption, dodgy agents, scams, trials, even atmospheres in clubs, which personally and the Train Effective team, we don't like, and we see a change. Once that's done, I see myself as someone who can progress that own pathway that we create. Isn't that amazing? People can't really grasp what I'm saying, and that's okay. Most people won't. But the 5% that do understand, like fist bump to you. All right, that's question number 3. Question number 3. Let's go. Is it hard finding ideas for Train Effective? Is it hard finding ideas? No, I'm full of ideas. I got 56 pages of ideas, literally in a Google Drive doc and my notes in my phone. Like, guys, my phone is full of notes, full of ideas of how we're gonna impact things with Train Effective, and just ideas for myself. Ideas are not hard to come by, and I think that's because if you have a passion and if you see issues and problems in the world that you see solutions to, it's not easy to get that motivation. It's not easy it is easy to get that motivation. It is easy to get those ideas, you know? So, no. How do I get connections? Ferris Wheel asks. LinkedIn, number one tool is, I can't, like, LinkedIn is so amazing, I think, for footballers. You can do Instagram DMs, but LinkedIn has worked the best for me, better than emails, better than all that kind of stuff. When people can see a face in LinkedIn, when people can see a face on your Instagram profile because you're sharing your football videos or your whatever hustle that you have, and you're the person that you want to see your profile, you DM them, and half the time, maybe not half the time, 5% of the time they see it, that's amazing. So LinkedIn, Instagram DMs. Is it better to Kozalex asks, is it better to practice running football stamina every day, 4 times a week as you do? Okay, this is a football stamina question. Depends on your goals. Again, think about what your goals are. Think about what your goals are in football. Think about what your goals are in life. Think about what your goals are just in general. My goal right now is to maintain professional level fitness. Jesse Lingard, for example, does a 5K time in, I think, around 19 minutes, sub 19 minutes. My 5K time goal is for sub 19 minutes. Right now I can do about 19:15, 19:30. But as a fitness goal, let's say, mine is always to right now maintain professional level fitness and get better on a few weaknesses. Does that take 4 times of running training every week? No, it doesn't. But if you're a bit behind, you probably need to do 4 times. For me, I just do 2 times, maybe 3 times, or even less depending on how the week goes. So that's a personal thing. You got to really define your own personal strengths and weaknesses and your goals, and then work towards them. Kozalex, should I do legs once or twice a week? Again, it's completely down to your personal goals and what you want to achieve. But if you're new and you're developing legs for the first time, you probably want to do this more on a regular basis, 2 to 3 times a week on that kind of lower body parts. Cool. How important is accountability to you, to Unknown Worker? How important is accountability to me? It's everything. I'm accountable for myself and myself only. I have a team that on Train Effective, we work on things every single day. But at the end of the day, the only person who can really be accountable and get things done is you. You start things and you finish things. So the accountability is everything. It's everything. How many minutes do we have left? We got 14 minutes left. I think we've answered about 7 or 8 questions. Abba Putin, what's up? DJ Ezzy, what's up? F Hassan, what's up? P440 says I'm awesome. Thank you, Pablo. I appreciate it. Let's keep going. I've got some questions on the screen I'm going to put up right now. So let's do that. Let's go with... I'm getting so many spam messages here. Come on, I got like almost 13 minutes. Let's go. Okay. Here's one. You must play Xbox, right? So I'm guessing you play FIFA. Who's in your ultimate team? Here's my answer to this. I do not play FIFA because I do not have a PlayStation or an Xbox behind me. The only game I'm playing in my downtime at the moment, and I never play iPhone games, is a game called Tennis Clash. This is an OG game, guys. If you like playing games, this is the only game I play in the world, and I don't play any games. The only game I've touched the last year is a game called Tennis Clash. It's really fun and addictive. That's it. Next one. I think that's question number, 8? Here we go. How do you mentally force yourself to train every day? I said at the start of this episode, I would literally write down the night before I go to bed, this is what I'm going to do, and if I don't do it, I'm going to get this punishment. That's one way you can force yourself to go and do what you need to do. But the second thing is just and I don't like this word forcing, because you're not, it sounds like you're not really in tune to what you really want to do. So the way I see this is, listen, 10,000 hours. It takes 10,000 hours of practice to get, to world-class elite level status in your craft. If you're not putting in the hours of work, you're not going to get to that world-class status if that is your goal. If your goal is to get in college, or your goal is to become really, really good, you might need 5,000 hours of practice in your thing. If you're only doing 30 minutes a day or 1 hour here and there, you're never going to reach that kind of goal. So think about, you need to put in the hours if you're going to get better. It's really simple as that. That's what I wake up with every day. Next one, let's go. That was Priscilla. Thank you, Priscilla. That's question 9, I think. So let's go again. What makes you laugh the most? Far out. I'm not really in a laughing mood at the moment. What makes me laugh the most? Far out, man. This has thrown me off right now. What makes me laugh? John Moses. Coach John Moses makes me laugh the most. I reference him every single day in everything that I do. So Coach John Moses makes you laugh the most. If you don't know who he is, guys, you need to know the what? You need to know the oh yes. You need to know the look. These are all John Moses phrases you can apply every day in your every single day in your life. Follow at Coach John Moses on Instagram to understand what I'm talking about. Let's go. Next one. I think that's question 10? Okay. Let's go. Do I have any more questions here on this thing? Let's go. Do you take, Olyfields asked you take protein powder? You see these muscles, man? No, I'm not really that kind of guy. Do I use protein powder? Not really. No, I don't. Guys, diet is not my strong point. I'm no authority to talk about diet, other than what I naturally do is like intermittent fasting. Semi-intermittent fasting, and that means I don't really eat a big breakfast or a big lunch, because I feel like my focus is way better when I don't eat a lot. But I do have really big dinners, and I just try to keep it light until I have a training session. That's really my philosophy on diets. On protein powder, try go for something natural. When I do supplement my diet with protein powder, I try go for the rice protein, or the more organic stuff that's made out of vegetables and plants and things like that, like rice. So that's what I go for. Next one. Let's go, guys. How do you Yike? Shout out to Yike. You're amazing. How to stay motivated if you don't have friends and family with the same mindset? This is a great question. One I'm going to try and answer very, very quickly. I did a video about this in the 100-day challenge. I think it was between day 70 and 80. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what I talked about is, if you don't have friends around you that are motivated as you are, unfollow all the negative ones on social media. And for the 1 to 2 to 5 hours a day that you spend on social media, only consume the people that inspire or motivate you. Okay? I think in this coronavirus world, in this day and age right now, we spend more time on our phones, more time consuming social media content than we do with our own friends or our own family, and actually talking to them and getting vibes off them. Follow the 5 to 10 most influential, inspirational, motivational people that you know, maybe more if you're not getting enough of that content, and just listen to them. Podcasts, YouTubes, do that. Hope that helps you, okay? Next one, talk about your best ever trial. My best ever trial was when I was 18 years old, and John Moses hooked me up with a trial to a 2nd division Hungarian club. This was my first professional tryout, as a professional first team tryout. So I was 18 years old, going for the first team of a Hungarian club. I rock up at the club. The coach told me he wants a player that's on the level of national team players. At that point, just 2 years prior, I was just an average player. It was nothing. So this was a huge opportunity for me. Because I had prepared for the 2 years prior, and especially for the 3 months just before that, training every single day at the highest intensity possible with John Moses. I'd never been pushed as much in my life as with John Moses. and subsequently now all the drills that you see in the Train Effective app. Prepared so much, went into that trial with full confidence, ended up having the best trial of my life, best trial game of my life, got offered a contract to play professionally at that club at age 18 in the first team. That's why I believe so much in training and hard work and all that stuff, more than the people who say they work hard, but really, they're the ones putting their heads on the pillow after they post one thing on social media about their freaking training regime. It's fake. And that's not about the 3 X's. Please do the 3 X's with me if you're getting value right now. Please. X, X, X. No excuses. Excellence. And multiply by unity. Please. We got, how much time? 6 minutes 50 left. I think I've answered about 12 questions, 13 questions. We got a few more to go. Let's go. More football questions. All right, let's go. Value of networking in football. I'm going to try apply this to life. The value of networking and life is so important simply because the people that decide whether you progress or not are people. Are people. If you're a musician, it's fans that are up liking your videos or your content. When you're at a football club, it's a coach or the director that's making a decision about you. How important is networking and having relationships with people? 100%. It's almost more important than the actual work that you do. If you don't know anyone, if you're just a really good player and you're living in sub-Saharan Africa and you don't know anyone, then how are you going to reach your goal? You need people. You need to know people. You need to be nice. How much you're training at the moment, says Ollie Fields, every day. 6 to 7 times a week. So 6 or 7 days a week. Not because I have a particular goal right now, like playing professionally in the next 6 months. That's not my goal. I love it because it's part of my lifestyle. I love it. And when it's part of your lifestyle, guys, training becomes easy. Like, I love training, you know? Let's go. Next one. Ronaldo or Messi? Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, let's say it like this. I love both. I love Ronaldo and Messi. Like, they're both amazing, incredible players. I think they're both GOATs. Both have their strengths and their weaknesses and their qualities. But I relate more to Cristiano Ronaldo because of his work ethic, of his desire, of his determination. And I believe he shows that more than Messi. So I love both, but Ronaldo is one that I more personally relate with. Got it. Let's go. Go. Here we go. Don't click out just yet, because ask your freaking questions if you're asking right now. I can answer them, because not enough are popping up on the screen right now. Not enough are popping up in the screen right now. Let's go. Come on. More questions, guys. More questions. Let's go. Come on, more questions. All right. Come on. First of all, I don't know what your question is. Oh, here we go. Okay. What do I type in LinkedIn for football connections? Well, first, number one, you need to have a good profile. You need to have a profile that if I look at, or if someone in this live stream looked at, they would think, oh, wow, that looks decent. Okay. And what I mean by that is, like, are you good enough to be able to have that ability to, or the power to go and make connections? As in, if your goal is to, like, be professional or whatever, then you got to have, like, a good CV, don't you? You got to have the good steps in your profile that if I look at it, or Yike or Islan looks at it, they say, wow, like, that's amazing, you know? Or wow, that player looks really motivated. So number one, you got to have that profile. Number two, you got to search for terms like director, coach, etc. And they got to be in your area, your local area. Connect with everybody. If you live in Houston, connect with everybody in Houston, coaches, players, directors, everybody, and just explain to them that you're on a journey and that you're progressing and you'd love to stay in touch. Just do that, okay? Hope that helps. Here we go. Oh, we got lots more questions right now. All right. We have 3 minutes and I'm going to try and answer 5 questions. I think, let's go. Are there more soccer, Nitspisak asks, are there more, sorry, can't see that one. Are there more soccer opportunities outside of America? I can't afford to play at any academies in America. there are opportunities outside, but focus on where you are right now. Too many people make the mistake of they need to go to England, they need to go to Spain, they need to go to Australia to play, when there's actually so much opportunity in your local area. You just haven't actually sat down with yourself and said, well, actually, I'm not the best player in my state. I'm not the best 18-year-old player or the top 100 players in my local region. I need to get to that stage first before getting opportunities. If you don't have money and you're good enough, clubs and stuff, they're gonna find a way to pay for you or get you in their team, but you need to show up and show that skill first. Sean Elias Pinto, what are the main points to consider when setting goals? What are the main points? Think about what you want to achieve in 10 years. Think about where you want to be in 10 years. Think about that first, and then you can break everything else down. From 10 years, you know what you need to do in 5 years. From where you need to be in 5 years, you know what you need to do in the next year. And then the next year, you know what you need to do in the next 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, etc. All right, 3 more questions. Let's go. We can't make any highlight tapes right now as there are no matches. Any advice? Yike, try get your old footage and put it together in iMovie or Windows Movie Maker or whatever you have. Just try find old footage, combine it with training footage that you can do now. That's all I can think of at the moment. Next one, what do you think about the leagues in Europe and the minor leagues like Malta? Are they good platforms to build your career? Yes, if you're more of an older player over the age of 18, yes, I think they are. You got to work your way up over the age of 15, 16. You got to find first team opportunities early. So the sooner you get into the first team football side of things in any league in the world, the better. Is Malta a good option because it follows that philosophy? Yes. How many times a day to post in terms of content? Pablo, this is a great question. YouTube and Instagram algorithms are changing every day. I find the sweet spot is between 1 to 3 times. On Train Effective, we post 3 to 4 times a day on purpose because we find that gets the most followers. But you got to do you. Some people want to do really high quality stuff and post once every week. You just got to do you. But if you're really looking for growth in terms of followers, that's kind of a formula we do. We do 2 to 4 posts a day. Let's go. Last one. Can you elaborate on tips for making connections? Network. Go on LinkedIn. LinkedIn. Okay, time has stopped. I hope that was 21 questions because I wasn't counting. 21 questions in 21 minutes. In case I haven't got 21 questions in 21 minutes, I'm going to try answer any of the questions that I've missed. Have I missed any questions? Have I missed any questions? Shout out to Performance, what's up? Sean Elias Pinto, what's up? X-Star Collins, Middlebeak 9, is that Sander? No. Shout out to Middlebeak, if that's the Middlebeak I know. Ollie Hartley joined and wants to be in my video. Let's do it. Let's make this a bonus question. Let's do 2 bonus questions and then we'll call it a day. Let's go, Ollie Hartley.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, what's up, man? Where are you from? And
Leicester in England.
Leicester. Are you a Leicester City fan?
Yeah. So I've moved position. I used to be a goalkeeper, now playing striker. And so I've set myself a challenge. So at the start of quarantine, I started training extra hard, playing football, and when I go back, I'm trying to get more game time. So. Yeah, I did message you on my account. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I literally sent you a whole paragraph from the goal that I scored when I was practicing. So yeah, I just want to say, you inspire me with your videos of doing it.
That's amazing, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. So you just moved from goalkeeper to striker?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. And what, are you like a bit confused on kind of how to transition to that position, or like what's?
I'm getting used to it, like.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think well, I don't think you really have a question, right? But that's fine. I think based on what you said, man, I think the fact that you follow me or come on this live says a lot about you, and it means you're really motivated and dedicated towards what you want to go out there and achieve, if that's being a footballer or whatever. So just stick with it, man. And I'll make sure to answer your question on the DMs.
I've got a question.
Okay, you got a question. Let's go.
What would your number one tip be to get a better in striker?
Get better in what? Striker?
Yeah.
Repetition on your finishing. At 11 years old, you wanna, you know, what would I do at 11 years old? I would get a ball and literally strike the ball 50 to 100 times a day on my left foot and my right foot. Left foot and my right foot. Keep striking the ball. Keep striking the ball, and keep setting targets. If you go out there tomorrow, right? If you go out there tomorrow, Lee, and you get a wall, you kick it 100 times against a wall. Find a target. Find two targets, and then just aim to hit those targets, and try set numbers. Like,
and I have to play football on that.
Okay, is there a wall there? Or like, okay, you're playing on that. Hey, listen, man, I played on worse fields in Australia when there was a drought there.
Play on my front drive now. I have this massive wall to kick the ball against.
Oh, brilliant! Love that. We'll use that.
Yeah, I do use it. I practice my shooting and my power with my left and right foot.
Oh, you got everything that you need there, man, in coronavirus times. Make sure you follow this one account. It's called Performance Global.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got the Train Effective app as well.
Okay, yeah, well, great, because Performance Global, they way better at coaching young kids than I am. But what Performance said in this live, Ollie, is he said, remember the points you were taught as a goalkeeper, and this will help you score goals. So that's a great point for you too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Keep going, man, and I'll reply to your DM.
Thank you.
See you later.
Yeah.
Love it. Anyone else want to go live? Big ups, Ollie. What's up, Josh? What's up, Full Powers? Oh, we need to work on some videos, man, after Corona. Who else wants to go on? Oops. Just for everybody joining, I've just been doing a here in lockdown with the 3 X's. I've been answering 21 questions in 21 minutes. I've just finished answering 21 questions in 21 minutes. But I still got the energy to go. I still got the energy to go and keep going. So, like, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna answer a question again. Josh, Hin, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Gonna get myself some nuts. Get myself some nuts.
Oh, hello.
Hello. What's up?
Nothing. Just playing Fortnite.
Fortnite. Which character is your favorite?
The one that I'm wearing, she's hella thick. Look, this one.
Okay, nice one.
Yeah. Right. Do you know that Ollie person? Yeah. Do you know that Ollie person who joined?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been really mean to me.
You guys are in the same room, aren't you? Are you guys friends?
Nah, he's been really mean to me. I have him on Xbox. He's just been really mean. So that's all I wanted to say.
All right. No worries. Do you have any questions?
Not really. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, man.
Right. See ya.
I'll see you later. My God. Oh, performance. All right. Let's go. Let's go with performance. Funny things happen here in lockdown. Harry from Performance.
How are we doing?
What's up? Yes.
You
How's
okay?
it going?
Yeah, all
Yes,
good.
of course.
All good. All good. Just keeping active and doing lots of sessions during lockdown. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Have you got yourself a haircut recently? Because I haven't been.
No,
able
I
to
need
find...
one. Look, I need a haircut desperately.
That's why I'm wearing a hat today.
Lockdown problems.
Yeah.
21st century problems.
Yeah.
But no, it's good.
You guys have a training session today?
We did a classroom session today on how to be an effective midfielder. So we looked at technical, tactical, psychological, lots of different aspects on midfielder. And then this evening we have got an interview with a Premier League first team coach who's going to...
How can people see that interview,
It's
Harry?
well, it's private on our Zoom for our players, but we will be releasing it on YouTube afterwards. So it'll be on Zoom this evening for our current players. But if anyone wants to get involved with any of it, they just need to like stick us a DM, and we can give them the information and stuff. So we've got loads of free stuff, and we've got stuff for our members as well.
Cool. So everybody listening right now, or watching the replay, or listening on the podcast, which will go out, make sure you follow @Performance Global. If you have any football tips that you want to learn, especially from the Premier League stuff. Yeah,
that's wicked.
Love it.
Yeah, give us a follow, and
Cool.
we do a lot of stuff with Train Effective, so it's all good.
Love it.
All right, wicked. I'll leave you to your live now.
I'm going. Yeah, I just the last guy wanted to talk about Fortnite and
it's crazy what happens on these lives. You have to react to the situation. Someone's telling you they're on Fortnite and someone's being horrible to them, and you got to deal with that. You got to sort them out.
You've got to sort it out.
All right, we'll see you later.
Thanks, Harry. Yeah. Yes, @Performance Global. Make sure you join them. All right. Who else wants? Who else wants? Tomo. Tushar. Here we go. Let's go. 21 questions in 21 minutes on lockdown. No excuses. Excellence. Multiply by unity. Tushar, preach it to everyone, man. Preach that. Do those 3 X's. Let's go. What do they mean, man? What do they mean, Tushar?
The first one.
Yes.
This is excellence. So we're not average. We're excellence. Second one, multiply. Unity.
By what? By what? What are these two when they're not together? What is it? What does it mean? It means they're separate, man, but we multiply with each other.
Gotta come together.
Just like in this live. What's the third one?
The third one, so it's excellence, unity, and then I'm forgetting this. What?
No excuses.
I'm forgetting the third one. Oh, no, yes.
No excuses. Tushar, go.
No.
Question. Let's go. What's the question?
So, during this quarantine time, what is your #1 tip to improvement in football?
What is the #1 tip? Well, you have so much time alone. You have so much time to yourself. So if you don't have like team trainings and things like that, or matches, right now is the best time to work on your weaknesses or strengths. Especially at your age, Tushar, you're like 15. For the younger ones who have a lot of, especially the young ones who have like technical issues, maybe they like, not good on their weak foot. Maybe they're not good at heading. They're not good at shooting. Now it's just a perfect time to go out there and do it and work on stuff by yourself. There are no excuses not to.
I've been
unless
like
you're locked
going
inside and you
so hard.
like.
I've been like harder than ever, going at it harder than ever. Like I'm doing 2 technical sessions per day and 1 gym session because that's like one of my weaknesses. So I'm going to the gym. So it's like going 4 or 5 hours a day and then doing like match analysis in the night, recovery, then coming to the elite class is good.
But yeah, for everyone who doesn't know what the elite class is, elite is our Train Effective. On Train Effective, we have elite, which is reserved to about 20 players, and we give them like one-on-one chats with experts from Premier League clubs, coaches that work with Premier League players. They do really long chats and webinars and stuff. It's amazing. If you're interested, make sure you DM Train Effective and ask about the elite program. It's a very private, reserved thing, but if you're really serious, it could be for you. So Tushar's part of it. So
I heard you talking about like getting a haircut. I gave myself a haircut with a razor.
Love it. Well, I mean, yeah, I've seen you look better, but it's all good. Tush, one more thing about your training. It's great to train 5 or 8 hours a day or whatever. Just make sure that you always got targets and you're always challenging yourself, like in that technique, right? Like let's say you're working on your weak foot. As I said earlier in the live stream, give yourself like punishments. If you don't get 7 out of 10 on that shooting drill or the weak foot drill, you don't do 7 out of 10 reps well, then do suicides or like
Yeah.
100 push-ups, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So you
That's what I've been
discipline
doing.
yourself.
Yeah, so like I've been getting better, like setting targets, especially on like the train effective workouts that I've been doing for like years now. Like I can remember the first time I did the anywhere workout, and like just today I did it again, and like it's insane from these 2 years, like how much I've progressed. It's amazing. Thank you.
I love it. Yeah, and like with the anywhere workouts, Tushar's talking about the Train Effective app, which is free to download, by the way. I'm just putting another plug there. Like the inside taps on the anywhere workout. A test that we did, me and the Train Effective team, is like how fast we could do that drill. So try and like test yourself, like how fast you can do that drill. Can you beat 50 seconds? Can you actually beat 50 seconds? If you do, send me that video.
So you want
that's hard. 50
so
seconds.
50 seconds, eight reps, right?
Yeah. Now you can't do that every single workout because it's hard. Like you need to balance that with maybe you do 1 or 2, like 3 harder sessions a week because you need to, you need that energy.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
a way to test yourself, that's a great way. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
No, you're welcome, man. Thanks for coming on every day. The 3 X's. Tush. Tush is coming for in residence this summer if coronavirus does not affect it. Tush is if you guys want to learn more about Tushar, make sure you go on YouTube and search this training schedule of a 14-year-old. The training schedule of a 14-year-old. Look for that video on YouTube. You'll see the amazing Tushar there. Inspirational kid from Atlanta, Georgia. Ferris wheel, yes, we'll save the live. Guys, the energy here is on point. Do not leave. It's the 3 X's. The 3 X's. Do the 3 X's if you got that energy. The hair is Goku mode right now because we're getting fired up. Sam Bone, what's up? Thompson, what's up? Everybody else in this house is going to get angry at me because of my voice right now, but we're going. Issa, yo, Iselin, what's up? Let's get Maz. I bet this is another football one. I love the football questions. I wish we could get more into the life questions, but it's all good. It's all good.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hi, man. I got a Chelsea shirt.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I was watching your 100-day challenge, and it was just amazing. I just love the way, like, you work, and, like, you're so determined to do what you want to do. It inspires me. Because I was working out, like, I do work out every day. But when I was watching the 100-day challenge, I literally spent the whole day in my room. And then it just made me just, like, get up and to work even more. So I thank you for that, man.
I love it, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing more 100-day challenges. The thing is that I'm not thinking about doing a 100-day challenge with football this year. It'll be more with, like, something else.
Oh, yeah.
The question that I have, though, is, like, would you watch a 100-day challenge that I did, but it's something else? Like, I don't know. It's about...
I'd watch it. I mean, if the one was good, I think someone else would be good as well. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. I think
just mix it up a bit because, like, you probably get more, like, subs and more viewers because, like, a different variety of things. So I think it'll be good.
Thank you. Yeah. I've been tossing this one up whether I should do another one because I really love sharing that journey because I feel like people really get in your shoes.
Yeah.
They feel like, and I think that's what you liked about it. So I'm really thinking about it. Yeah.
I also had a little chat with Coach Moses. Like I saw like Effective House. Like he's so funny, honestly.
Do you follow him on Instagram?
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
I have messaged him, but it kind of takes him a while to get back.
Yeah.
Man, but yeah. And I did message you as well, asking about if you do like any training and stuff, like, because I want to join. Cause
do you live in London?
Yeah, I live in London.
Okay, whereabouts in London? Like which area?
Bermondsey.
In Bromley?
No, Bermondsey.
Oh, Bermondsey. Oh, far out. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, sometimes.
No, Nick, you know Bermondsey, London Bridge?
Yeah. Okay, south. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes we have these open sessions, but right now we're not going to do them, obviously, because of Corona. But we'll make sure we do an Instagram story or something once we have the next dates. Yeah.
So much.
But cool, man. I appreciate it, and I can see Ronaldo on those posters behind you. So.
And Ross Barkley as well.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Good role models. Role models.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
I love it. See you later, man.
Bye, Nick.
Great to see you. Thank you. I'm really glad that 100-day challenge has still inspired some people to this day because it's actually been 3 years since I did it. I was talking about this yesterday on the podcast with Paddy Galloway, who's this YouTube guru. If you're interested in YouTube and growing your content and all that kind of stuff, your social media, I recommend that you go on my YouTube channel, Nick Humphreys, and watch that podcast, that interview with Paddy Galloway. If you want to listen to the podcast version, the Lockdown is now on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts and all the podcasting platforms. So if you want, you can go on, you can search Lockdown XXX in the podcast thing and subscribe to it. Okay, next one. Let's go. Let's take one more question, and then I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I gotta get my other goals done before I have to give myself 500 push-ups. Omar, I hope you're having a good day too. Tishar, I hope you're having a good day. Nitspack, did we get rid of the 6-month plan on Train Effective? Yes, we did. We might be able to make exceptions on it, so just DM us on Train Effective and someone will get back to you on it, but we don't publicly have it available at the moment. Let's take one more question. Anybody else want to come live? Because I like these lives. Just waving to everyone right now. I like these lives. Anyone else want to come live? Guys, behind me you can see a video of New York right now. And the reason why I put videos of New York, I try to put something on that background which inspires me. So if you ever spot what it is, leave a comment about it, because I'm always seeing if anyone's actually looking. But New York inspires me. Let's take one last question from F. Fazi. Oh, this guy's been following for a long time, for years.
Nick.
What's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, just hustling, man. Grind season.
That's good, man. You remember me? I was on your live a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean, you've changed. You look different now.
Yeah, and I had just gotten cut from my JV team, and a year later, I worked hard and I made Varsity. So I'm very proud. And I used the Effective app, so it was good.
God, we're just throwing testimonials here, left and right. So you're saying to me that a year ago you got cut from your junior varsity team?
Yeah.
And then just recently you got into your varsity team?
Yeah. I was
another
surprised.
level.
Yeah, I was surprised when the coach said, we decided to keep you. He said you've gotten better since last year, so that was good to see. That I worked really hard too.
Wow. And how do you feel in that varsity team at the moment? Do you feel like you're as in the standard of the other players? Do you feel like you need to work on things?
Right now this season got canceled because of Corona.
Yeah.
But when I was practicing, I was about average, because I was a junior and there were seniors. I'm not a senior yet, so there were older players on the team. So I was just learning from the better players,
Got it.
Because I just joined it.
What's the next goal?
Right now, coronavirus, it really hurt, because that was my first year in the varsity. So I've just been working hard. And, I don't know if you have anything to tell me now that you're here, because, sometimes I will get demotivated because it's hard to train every day when, it's months out.
I think this is the best time to keep making gains. I tell you why, because a lot of your varsity teammates are not training and they're sitting on the couch and watching live streams like this and not doing anything.
Yeah.
Only thing there's watching live streams about Fortnite and playing Fortnite, like the kid we had on earlier, and all this stuff. I think it's the best time to make gains, because when the season comes back or when you start training with teams again, everybody's on the decline. Like, everyone's declining.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's on the bottom. Whereas you can be in this position right now where you could literally come back and be one of the best players in the team because you've been training all this coronavirus time. The only thing is how you're training. Like, are you training with intensity? Are you training on that even faster than varsity level pace? So you're always testing yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I try to run every day, I just want to be tired at the end, that's my goal.
Targets. Listen, I know your goal is always to improve. So let's take a varsity player, right? What's a good 5-kilometer time for a varsity player? It might be under, the best of the best will get under 20 minutes in their 5K. So can you aim for a 5K time, 5-kilometer time, where you get under 20 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah. They
And that's
also
hard.
talk about the 2 miles in under 15 as well.
Right. 2 miles under 15. Give yourself targets of actual numbers that you progress to with your stamina, with your fitness. Like, if that's in your head, you will subconsciously work harder. Yeah.
I got you.
And then when you go to the coach is like, hey, yo, let's put you in the preseason game or whatever. Like, and that's a bad example. You go back and there's like fitness training, and the coach is like, all right, you need to run 2 miles in 15 minutes. You're like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
then he sees you at the top. He sees you at the lead. Yeah. He sees you leading the pack. He's like, whoa, the guy who got cut from junior varsity last year, he's killing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Hopefully I can be like a super sub. Just come off the bench and then surprise everyone, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. Visualize that every day. When you put your head on the pillow, as Rio Ferdinand says, he put his head in his pillow and visualize the opponent that he'd have the next day. Maybe you're visualizing the goal that you actually have and how you're going to achieve it.
Right. Like, yeah, I hear visualization is good too.
It is, man. But when you apply it, it's something else. Like, positive visualization is really powerful. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good to see you again, man. After a few years, yeah.
It is.
And I'm really glad that Train Effectives helped you. I'm really glad.
Yeah. Of course, man. I wanted to ask real quickly.
Sure.
I was just curious. Are you guys still uploading Game Brains?
Yeah, it's something that we have in the pipeline. I've just literally been talking to all the Game Brain analysts the last few weeks, and we're working on getting some more stuff out. So it's in the pipeline. I wish I could do everything with Train Effective right now, but sometimes you got to prioritize other things. Like the app might not be working. Like for Android users, the full screen thing is not working, so we had to really prioritize that first. Things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
So,
also,
yeah,
I know I'm wasting your time.
But no, you're not wasting my time, bro.
I was just curious because I remember years ago you said you got scouted by Chelsea. I don't know if you want to talk about it or if it's a sensitive subject, but like I remember you said you got scouted by that Chelsea scout and then he just disappeared. I just wanted to know, like, did you ever try to contact him?
So the story with the Chelsea scout. So to give people context, when I did this 100-day football challenge, around day 60 or something, I got a call that I'd been scouted by someone working at Chelsea Football Club. Now, legitimately, this guy was scouting for Chelsea Football Club, but for the lower age players, right? And when you're a certain age, like over age 14, 15, those clubs are not looking for that type of age to join Chelsea if you're not already playing at a professional club. So I wasn't playing at a professional club. So what that Chelsea scouts were was like, okay, this Nick guy is good or whatever. But I'm going to recommend him to some of my contacts who are in Conference or Conference South, that kind of league. So this is we're talking 5th or 6th division in England. And that's what happened with the scout. We were in contact. Those were the opportunities that were on the table. That's how I could have continued the 100-day challenge, to do day 101 about that journey of playing in that conference team or whatever. I could have, but my heart was more into doing what we're doing with Train Effective, and I really had to prioritize that. Yeah. So that's good. That's the story.
You help a lot of players, so it's good.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and the thing that we're building with Train Effective now, we want to really create a pathway for players like yourself to really even get to that next level. And I hope to put myself in those shoes again, as a player, and go through the same system that we've created as Train Effective. So that's the vision.
That's good, man. Keep working hard. Yeah, thank you for everything. I was surprised you accepted the live too, but it's good to see you again.
That's okay, man. I'm willing to speak to everyone. Yeah.
It's good.
Cool. Keep in touch on the DM.
Of course, man. Have a good one.
You too, man. See ya. What? All right. Guys, I promised that this was the last question. This was 21 questions in 21 minutes, plus 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, 8 questions that we had after. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is all about the 3 axes. The 3 axes, no excuses, excellence, multiply by unity. Those are the 3 X's. If you have any questions that you might be listening to the replay on the podcast that you want answered, Make sure you DM me at Nick Humph. Make sure you tweet me at Nick Humph. I don't know, send me a message comment on my TikToks at Nick Humph. TikTok is popping right now. If you're on TikTok, go on at Nick Humph and you'll see more of what happens a day in the life of me and of the Train Effective stuff. But this was lockdown. This is the 3X's. This was episode 4, and just happy to do this. Happy to do this, and always love interacting with you guys and pumping out. Let's go. All right, guys. See ya. Tushar, see ya. Sean, see ya. Everybody, see you later. This is the end. Peace.